China's a funny place, and it's evolved interestingly. And in China today, it's not different than China about 8,000 years ago. There are two countries. You're either a rural peasant farmer, and if you are, and I mean peasant, it means you farm 1/6 of an acre, it's called a mu in China, with a hoe. And when you grow the cabbages, you put them in a basket, you put them on your shoulder, and you walk to the market town and sell it, just like you did in the 1400s. Or you're an urban Chinese, and you live in a very, very, very big city. The city of Shanghai in China has the same population. Well, I'll give you the example. Shanghai, to duplicate it here, would mean we'd move the entire population of Florida to Duval County. So that's the density that you see in China. Chongqing, which is where our project was, has 10 million people within the city limits and 32 million within the district, which is about the size of a county. So if you're an urban dweller, that's how you live. And your life is a little bit better than the farmers, but it depends on your point of view. Our client, for the first time in history, said, hey, we're an agriculture company and we know how to sell food products. We would like to make a deal with the provincial government to do something that's never been done in China. It's called a mixed-use development. We do that over here every day. So we essentially have taken a brand new phenomenon for China and helped our customer create a story about it that the government will buy into, that the farmers will buy into, that the business partners he has will buy into, and that ultimately the market will buy into, about a new kind of town where people actually live in, 3,000 square foot private homes, and farming is done in a mechanized way, and it makes a profit. And there's a riverside village on the Yangtze River where you can come for a weekend and say, this is all brand new for China. This hasn't happened. The reason it's important, besides the fact that our clients can make a lot of money, is that China's going to have 900 million new people in the middle class over the next 10 years, and there's nothing to do. So this is going to create a tourism nexus. Can you imagine building, what we know about tourism in our town? If we had a market of 32 million people within a 1.5 hour drive, I mean, that's amazing. So that's an example of taking a great idea and helping our client build a story around it, and then translating that story into a brand and a name and an identity and a set of tools to go and take it to the market.